and no one ever will. No matter how I think we grow, you'd always seem to let me know it ain't working. Welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be telling y'all 2 stories. The times I was intertwined and or bamboozled by married men. So the first time that I was ever played and bamboozled by a married man, it was only one time really. It's 2 situations, but only one time that I actually felt played. So I was about 19. I still lived in the barracks, obviously. It's my first duty station at Fort Hood. I used to go out of my barracks room to talk on the phone because I had better service out of my room. I don't know what's up with military installations, but like in the barracks rooms, you have no service. Anyway, so I was outside of my barracks room and I was talking on the phone with one of my friends, and this tall, like 6'3", 6'4" dude walks by. I don't really care for height. I'm not one of those women who like, oh my God, he was like 6. No, I don't really care because I'm 5'2", and literally everybody is taller than me. So as long as you're taller than me, I don't think I have a problem. So anyway, he walks by, I did not see his face, and all I did was smell him. I was like, oh my God. Damn, he smelled good. You know? I go and sit down like on the little step or whatever outside. I'm still talking to my homegirl on the phone. And he comes and he like taps my shoulder and he's like, excuse me, y'all. It's the same man that walked by. Same smell, hit my nose. This man was handsome. I mean, handsome. Beautiful teeth. What caught my attention, or excuse me, what held my attention the most, y'all, this boy was born and raised in the Virgin Islands. Now, if you know me, you know I am a sucker for a good accent. I was 19. He was like 23, 24. This was an older man. You know? Introduced some things I ain't know about. He asked me, he was like, do you have a boyfriend? And I was like, no, I don't. Like, what's up? He was like, okay, do you mind if I get your number? You know, mind you, he's saying all of this with an accent, a strong accent. And I was like, no, I have no problem with that or whatever. I gave him my number, cool. He hit me up like, hey, save my number. So for the sake of this video, I'm gonna give him a fake name. He'll know who he is if he ever watch it because he knows the details of this story. So let's come up with a fake name. Let's go with Steven. Let's go with Steven Jacobs. I don't know anybody named Steven or Jacobs. So let's just go with that. I always called him by his first name. Ever since Steven got my number, he literally would ask me out every freaking weekend, like consistently. You know, mind you, it's broad daylight. There is no booty call hours between the two of us. Every time he hit me up, it was broad daylight. He hit me up at like 10 a.m. and be like, this is what we're gonna do around 2 p.m. type deal. Like, we will always be out during the day for everybody to see us. I go to the fields for maybe, I was probably gone for maybe a few days. And I would say like towards the end of my first week, I get this phone call from a number that I don't know. But it wasn't like a no caller ID, it was an actual number. So I'm like, okay, let me see who it is. I stepped outside my tent, I answered the phone, I'm like, hello? It's this woman with an accent. Hi, is this T? I'm like, yeah, this is she. Who is this? This is so-and-so, Jacob's wife. Jacobs is his last name, remember? Keep up. This is Jacob's wife. When I tell y'all my heart dropped to my ass, I didn't know what. I was confused. So I'm like, wife? He doesn't, like, wait a minute. Let me explain something first and foremost. Me and my husband have an open relationship. However, the deal is, whenever we step out of our marriage and we date somebody or talk to somebody or we're physically involved with somebody, we make sure we let each other know, because me and my husband still go to bed together every single night and we still have sex every single night. Regardless of what we do, we still have sex every night. So I'm like, I'm telling the lady, I said, you know, I am so sorry that you have a lying, cheating husband, and I don't even know if cheating is the proper term to use because this is what y'all do. But I am so sorry, and you will not have to worry about me ever talking to your husband again, because I had no idea. And she's like, no, I know you have no idea, because I've read through all of you guys' text messages, and I see that he's never mentioned it, da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, yeah, because first and foremost, if you're going to have an open relationship, that's cool. If y'all want to date other people and y'all tell each other about it, that's cool. But the people that y'all choose to be involved with, that y'all bring into y'all business, y'all need to be making sure that y'all are informing them as well, because everybody's not cool with that. Had he came to me and said, you know what, I am married, and you know, I have an open relationship with my wife, like we are okay with each other dating people outside of our marriage. Okay, thank you so much for telling me, but I'm uninterested, because I'm not sharing my man with nobody. And for this woman to tell me that y'all still sleep together every night, not just lay next to each other, I mean, y'all are still having sex every single night. Yeah, I'm not okay with that. You gotta beat it. She ends up telling me like my name was saved in his phone as like Biggie Smalls or something dumb like that. She only found out because he left his phone in the crease of the couch by accident when she asked him to go to the store. Y'all, I was talking to this kid for like 3 to 4 months straight. No breaks, no hiccups, no headbutts, no arguments, no disagreements. Like, we are in pure happiness. Oh my God, blissful. And it was all a lie. It was all a lie. I felt so played, y'all. So, if you know me, you know my family history. Like, my parents got a divorce because my dad was a liar and a cheater. So, for me, it hit home because I felt like a mistress. And even though I didn't know about it, I still felt like one of those dirty women. I'm just like, oh my God. Need I remind you all, I called this man by his first name, not his last name. I didn't call him by Jacobs. I called him by Steven. Okay, this is wild. I said something, Steven, something, Steven. And we on the phone and she interrupted me. She said, I'm so sorry. What are you calling him? And I said, I'm calling him Steven. I said, Steven. She said, oh my God, I cannot believe that is our son's name. Son? Not only is this kid married, he has a kid of his own. Talking about a huge slap in the face. I felt so played, y'all. So I'm like, wait a minute. 19-year-old Daishanti didn't think when a guy is walking around the barracks that he was a fucking scout, okay? Like, he's scouting out his next little play toy. Like, what the freak, you know? You don't even live in the barracks. Why are you over here? Not only do you not think, let me ask this nigga if he's married when he tries to hit on me. No, that don't cross your mind. And secondly, most importantly, it does not cross your mind to say, your name is what? Steven Jacobs, let me see your ID. We don't think to ask them questions. We don't think, that doesn't even cross anyone's mind to feel like they have to check to confirm if they are who they really say that they are. Now, give me an ID. Let me see a birth certificate. Social security card. You can black out the social security number. So, not to bash y'all men because I love y'all, but y'all niggas will lie and hide the dumbest shit. You know how many women are actually okay with sleeping with married men? Do you know how many women it is in the world? Plenty. And y'all are walking around lying to women, saying that y'all don't, like, not even not saying it, but y'all are literally walking around as if y'all have nothing. Y'all don't even think to volunteer that information, even if a woman doesn't ask, because obviously it's not something common that I would have thought to ask a man who approached me. Towards the end of the conversation, she's talking to me. You hear somebody come into a room. It's him. He's like, who are you talking to? She was like, I'm talking to T. So he was like, you don't know her. Give me my phone. You don't know her. And I'm like, I'm on the phone like, no, like, don't have me in here. Like, so I'm on the phone like, hey, excuse me. I don't want no parts of this. I had no idea. And I'm sorry that you have to deal with that. And I'm sorry that y'all's situation is what it is. And let me go, please. So he's in the background and he's like, Daishanti. And I'm like, you are not talking to me over the phone. He's like, Dashanti, I love you. So his wife is like, oh, you love her? You want to be with her? You want to be with her? You love her? And he was like, yep. And it just gets quiet. She said, so you want to be with her? He was like, yep. If I was his wife, I would have blacked his fucking eye, bust his lip, and cracked his nose. Cause fuck you mean you want to be with another woman? Fuck you mean you love her, bitch? She sent me pictures. We were on the phone, and I didn't believe. Like I was just like, I was in disbelief. Let me not say I didn't believe her. I was in disbelief. She sent me proof. She sent me pictures of their marriage certificate, their marriage license, their family picture with the. Yo, it's not that he just had a kid. He had a baby. Like, that baby was maybe like 6-7 months old in that picture. She just had that freaking baby, like, yesterday. Wow. I'm fast forwarding. Dashanti, I love you. I want to be with you forever. I love you. I held the phone. I called my mom, and I just started bawling, crying. So I was just like, yo, I felt like, in that moment, I'm like, this is embarrassing. I don't know how the side chick can just be okay with being a side chick. How can you be comfortable with knowing that you are wrecking someone's home? How could you go to sleep at night knowing that you are laying next to something that is not yours? I was so disgusted with myself. I don't think I dated for months after that. Maybe a year. That's how disgusted I was. Like, story number 2. My secondary station, Fort Gordon. My daughter has always gone to daycare off post. I don't let her go to daycare on base because on base is trash. So I'm picking her from daycare one day, and this man, I want to say like either Sergeant First Class or Master Sergeant. I am E4, E5. I don't know which one I was, but it was between E4, E5. And I see him. I've seen him a couple times. Never seen the kid that he picked up. And every time he saw me, he like said something. He would say something like, hey, how you doing? Da, da, da. And you can just tell by men the way they look at you, like they just want to eat you up when they're interested. Fast forward, one day he invites me, and I think I had one of my homegirls with me. He invited us to like some, he's a cute dog. He invites me and my homegirl to some party that they were having wherever in Bumblefuck Land in Augusta. He was hitting me up like, I'll get you in free, like this and the third. And I'm just like, okay, yeah, we'll let you know. So fast forward, it's this black lady, second lieutenant. I always talk to her whenever I go to the school because my daughter and her daughter are in the same class. So one day me and her outside of the daycare chatting it up after we even got the kids. She's like, girl, just follow me to my house. Cause you know what I'm saying, we can just talk at my house. I need to get this uniform, but I follow her to the house. So we talking, we get, we was like in a room downstairs, like a spare room downstairs where they had like a bunch of little stuff. So the girls was playing, you know, we're playing in that room. Me and her go into the living room and we're talking. She's like, you want something to drink? I'm like, no, I'm good. So I'm walking around the house and I'm looking at, you know, pictures. I grew up with a ton of family pictures on all the walls. So I'm looking at all the family pictures and I run across one and she's like, something, my husband. And I was like, okay. I see the picture of the same man who had been hitting on me. Need I mind you, let me rewind. This man had got my Instagram. He was saying how he wanted to keep me updated on the event because I was not giving nobody my number, y'all. I don't give out my number that easily. Every time I post something, it's heart eyes, tongues, this, water that, and I'm like, wow, like he's really going for it. It's always ignored, depending on what it is. Like he put like heart eyes on a picture of a video or something like that I made of like the scenery, I'll like it. When he put like heart eyes or licky faces and tongues and water squirts and shit for like towards a post of my body or something like that, I'm not responding. I don't want to send a wrong message, right? Not knowing that this man is married, because for some strange reason, military men don't wear fucking rings. I'm looking at the wall and I'm like, that's that nigga who was flirting with me. That's why. This is your husband? And she's like, yeah. I was like, it's crazy. I want to go home. So part of me is kind of feeling a little set up, like you know something that I don't know that you know, but I know you know something. And I feel like you lured me here, so just in case I can beat your big ass, you're gonna say I trespass or something wild. But I need to get up out your spot. As I'm telling Rain, hey, put your shoes on, boo. I hear the garage. Me. Something like this. He comes to the door. I mean, eyes like this. I looked at him like this. You fucking dog. She's like, T, this is my husband. Husband, this is T or whatever. He was like, oh yeah, I remember you from the daycare. And she was like, yeah, this is Rain's mom. He was like, oh, okay. Yeah, I'll be seeing her whenever I go pick up kids, inserts kid name. But I've never seen him pick up a kid. I always ran into him when I was on my way out the door. I knew who the mom was because me and her would either be in class at the same time, walk out at the same time or something. She's like, yeah, this is my husband, da-da-da. He said, he was like, yeah, I remember her from the school or whatever. Yes, it's nice to meet you.
Boy, if you don't...
It's crazy. Rain, let's go. I pick up my child in her shoes, and we did. And I feel so bad because I don't know if she knows that her husband is a dog or not, or how many times she's actually had to deal with that before. It's in her first rodeo, I'm sure. At the age that they at, you know something, sis. You've been through something with that nigga, and I don't know why you still with him, because whatever. At the end of the day, please make sure y'all get somebody that y'all are actually interested in, somebody you actually want to be with for the rest of y'all lives, somebody that y'all are not trying to cheat on, or y'all don't find no interest, no general interest in nobody else. I don't know, maybe it's just me. Whenever I'm talking to somebody, I'm not interested in nobody else. Physically, emotionally, spiritually, no nothing. Nobody else is attractive to me when I have that person. But you know, other people are different. However, that's how I'm set up. So if I get somebody, and especially like if I'm like that with somebody I talk to, just imagine how powerful that would be when I'm married. If I can turn down anybody when I'm only talking, dating, getting to know somebody, I'll be unstoppable once I actually get a real man. He's mine, I'm his. We are each other's. We're trying to do the same thing. We're trying to go down the same path. We have the same vision, have the same goal for this relationship. Even if it don't work out, we have the same. I feel like, yeah, that would be a force to be freaking reckoned with. But that's just me. Your niggas ain't shit but hoes and drinks. Huh? No, but for real, some of y'all are actually good dudes. But it be men like that kind of fuck it up for y'all. Cause fuck boys fucking up in real niggas, yeah. Whatever Russ said. So hope y'all have enjoyed my little short stories. Yeah, thank y'all for listening to me. If you have any similar situations that you have been in that are kind of, you know, like I said, similar to what I went through, please leave a short story down in the comments so I can read it, because these military men are real peculiar. Please drop it in the comments so I can read it, so I don't feel like I am alone. I don't want you niggas. I want my own man. I want my own Mr. Williams. Okay? Make sure that y'all like this video. Subscribe to my channel. Turn those post notifications on. And most importantly, leave a comment. And if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing nice at all. Don't have nothing nice to say. Don't say nothing at all. Bye.